Are you struggling to check the class of an input element in Vue.js? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, especially when integrating with jQuery validation libraries. Stick around because today we're going to solve this together. I totally get it. You have a form validation library that adds a class to your input fields based on certain criteria. This can be frustrating when you're used to jQuery's hasClass method, right? Let's dive into how we can achieve similar functionality in Vue.js. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked how to check if an input field has a class of isValid in Vue.js. They provided a method they were trying to implement, but they were unsure how to proceed. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the issue here? In Vue.js, direct DOM manipulation is generally discouraged because it goes against the reactive nature of the framework. However, there are ways to access the DOM elements when necessary. Let's break it down. And don't go anywhere. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip on how to manage classes in Vue.js effectively, so you won't miss out on that valuable information. To check if an input element has a specific class in Vue.js, the user can utilize the Vue instances methods. First, they need to access the element using the query selector method. Next, the user can check if the element has the class isValid by using the class list property. This property allows for easy manipulation and checking of classes. Now, the user can combine these steps into their method. They should ensure that the logic inside the if statement executes the desired action when the class is present. Finally, the user should test their implementation to ensure that the class check works as expected. They can do this by triggering the next step method and observing the results. Fun fact, did you know that Vue.js was created by a former Google engineer? It's amazing how far it has come and how it continues to evolve. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves using Vue's class binding. They explain that Vue functions typically manipulate data rather than the DOM directly. You can check if an element has a specific class by using a regular expression match on the class name property. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative approach from another user suggests that since jQuery is already being used, you can simply utilize its hasClass method. This allows you to check if the input element has the class isValid, just like you would in jQuery. It's important to note that Vue does not provide special DOM manipulation methods, as it generally avoids direct DOM changes. When mixing jQuery and Vue, ensure that you separate their control over the DOM to prevent conflicts. Here's that quick tip I promised. Always remember to manage your classes using Vue's reactivity. This will save you a lot of headaches in the long run. And there you have it. You now know how to check if an input field has a specific class in Vue.js. Remember, understanding the framework's reactivity is key. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.